Um, we just made some food. You want to show your plate? I think your plating is the nicest. So we have mackerel here, broccoli, a little bit of garlic, and some rice. Not too much going on. And then she also, what is this? You want to explain it?
So this is sinigang. It's a sour soup. It's a Filipino soup. Super good.
Then we got some kimchi on the side. So right now we're like on 2 months into the quarantine. We're living in New York City, and we just decided to make a mukbang slash cooking slash I don't know, whatever channel. The Senegal? Senegal. It's really good. I've had soup like this in like Hong Kong, where it's like super sour and very tomatoey. But since I last went to Hong Kong, I haven't had a soup like this. Tastes good.
Shout out to Filipinos.
Yeah, I'm not Filipino, so, but still.
I am, so hello.
Oh, that's good. It's like nice and it's also hearty because of all like the veggies that you put in it. Super sour. To be honest with you, sour is not like my favorite taste in food, but this is really good.
Okay.
Yeah. Usually I like sour in my candy, but today it's in my soup. By the way, you could see the difference in cultures between me and her. She likes using her spoon and fork. I like using my chopsticks. Yeah. So let's give it a try.
I like taking big spoonfuls of rice. That's why.
I can do this. So I looked up a recipe on how to cook mackerel, and it was literally just like cook it in a pan with salt. So I was like, okay, let me try that. It worked.
Yeah, I was like, do you want lemon, garlic, parsley? He was like, no, just salt. I was like, okay.
You don't want to butcher your fish, you know?
He was right. I was wrong. Need more soup.
Oh yeah, so we're currently, I'm not sure if I mentioned it, but we're currently in New York City right now. And we're not allowed to go out unless we have masks. And still, we're in a quarantine lockdown. So they really don't want people going out. So the past like month and a half, we've really been showing our like cooking side to each other. And here we are making mackerel. This is my first time making it.
Here we are, poor chefs in New York.
Yeah. I've made salmon before, which is like well, I make salmon all the time, but it's not too different from making salmon. So wanna make the skin crispy. Yeah.
Honestly, I like this more than salmon.
This is definitely not for everyone though.
I just want to eat.
I think we all do. Yeah, so like month and a half, 2 months in, I haven't been able to get a haircut, so I look kind of like a slob right now.
I think you look handsome.
Got my beard and thank you. Thank you. I think you look handsome too.
Thanks.
Yeah, mine looks all butchered up.
Still tastes good.
You want to show yours? I think yours looks a lot nicer. Look at that.
Oh, my broccoli.
And I got this. Kind of looks like eel.
Mm.
So this is just a normal day for us. Sitting side by side, eating, doing nothing, commentating on life.
Playing COD every now and then.
Yeah. I actually got my setup, my PS4 set up right behind the camera.
I just do mobile.
Oh.
Oh.
When I'm really enjoying a meal, I'm pretty much silent already, you know? You gotta focus. One's focus must be on the meal. So, if you really want to get all the flavor out of what you're eating, you gotta watch it. I mean, I'm still enjoying my meal, but I'm also talking too.
I definitely think I swallowed some bones. Because I didn't find any bones in one of these.
See, I told you.
I didn't feel it though, so.
I feel like my eyes are kind of like off. Or is it because...
Oh yeah, they do look off.
Why is that? Do yours look off?
No. Maybe your face isn't symmetrical. Is it slightly bent?
I don't know. Maybe it's the way I'm sitting.
Maybe.
Okay. Well then, now that we have that out of the way, I'm gonna continue eating my fish. Ooh, I just found some bones. Look at that. Right there. I'm gonna pull that out. Can't be eating these bones, you know? But oh, look at how crispy this looks. It's pretty much like deep fried. Is this the first time you've looked at me and you were like, oh, I don't have a symmetrical face?
Yeah, I think it's just in the video. It's okay. Your eyebrows look good. He doesn't do them.
No. I leave them as
naturally
is.
that perfect.
I mean, I never asked for them, you know.
He was just blessed.
I feel like I could have done without them, and I would have been fine too.
Wait, look up. That's what you look like without eyebrows.
If we actually get some viewers, can you guys let us know how's your quarantine going?
What are you cooking up?
Like, I'm actually... I wonder what the rest of the country is looking like. And people outside of this country as well. Because all I know is New York City is, like... It's trash. Right now, everything's gone to flames. Only places that are open is, like, the hospital and, like, restaurants. And even some restaurants are still closed.
Yeah, you know in Soho, where all the shopping places are, they boarded everything up. Or they put like paper on the windows so you can't see what's inside, even though it's already empty.
Yeah, and there has been like pretty much a lot of like violence and just like criminal activity going around in New York City, just because a lot of the inmates from Rikers Island were let out, and this was to contain the virus so that a lot of the inmates wouldn't be catching it. And so there's a lot of criminals walking out into the street, which I personally, like, I haven't seen anything happen, So I'm just like, okay. But for a lot of people, it was like a big scare, you know. But shout out to all the medical workers doing their thing. You guys are great. The only time we really go out is just for groceries, and I mean, we could be ordering delivery, but the actual wait time for getting your groceries is just like way too long, you know. And a lot of the stuff that we like getting are like Asian specific, so a lot of the supermarkets that do offer delivery don't actually have a lot of the stuff that we want, you know. But they have like a pretty good system going on for when you're buying groceries now. The H Mart that we went to across in New Jersey, they're doing it pretty well.
Yeah, they were handing out gloves to every single person who walked in. They didn't like have their own. And then there's this lady that has her own little stand in the front and like hands out gloves. And then she'll also wipe down the carts for you. It'll either be her or like this guy that helps her. And then they also make sure that there aren't too many people going in, but I think everyone's doing that.
And
then even at the front at the register, there was some sign that said like mask coverings are required, or face coverings.
And every single line that we had to stand on, so we actually had a queue going into the supermarket, and every single line that we had to stand in, we had to stand 6 feet away from anyone that we saw. So but me and her, we stood together because it's like, I mean, if she has it, I have it for sure, you know. Yeah, so I guess I'm done eating. I'm kind of full. You could have my food if you want.
Oh, no, I think I'll be able to finish this.
Yeah, I'm kind of done with mine. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you guys next time. I'm just cutting it short because I don't want it to go on for too long. But see you guys. Peace.